This is 5th grade lesson 4.4 using grouping symbols. I can describe how to use grouping symbols in a numerical expression and place parentheses so an expression has a given value. Step it out. Justine is making jewelry for her friends. She makes 4 of the bracelets shown. To determine the number of beads she needs, she writes the numerical expression 4 plus 3 plus 6 times 4. Use the order of operations to evaluate Justine's numerical expression. So we've done order of operation before, right, guys? Okay, so what are we going to put in parentheses so we know that we need to do that first? The 6 times 4, because in order of operations, you do multiplication, division before addition, subtraction, right? Okay, so what is 6 times 4? 24. So we're going to rewrite 5 plus 3 plus 24, right? Now can I work left to right? Yes. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 plus 24 is 32. So she needs how many beads? 32 beads. Which part of Justine's numerical expression models the number of beads she uses for one bracelet? So what was the part for one bracelet? This first part, right? Because it shows that there were 5 green ones, right? Then 3 yellow, and then 6 blue, right? Okay, so it was that first part. So 5 plus 3 plus 6. How can you use your answer from part B to find out how many beads she uses for 4 bracelets? So we would have done what? Added all of that up, right? And then taken that times 4. Okay, so we would have added the first 3 numbers together, then multiplied by 4. How many beads does she need to make 4 bracelets? How does your answer compare to the answer you found? So we did order of operation up here, right? Okay. What if we didn't do order of operation, but we did it this way? So 5 plus 3 plus 6. So we could go ahead and say that's order of operation by putting it in parentheses, right? Okay. And then times 4. So 5 plus 3 plus 6. So what is that? What's 5 plus 14, right? Okay. And then times 4. What's 14 times 4? 56, right? Okay, so equals 56 beads. So we would take, they want to know the difference, right? Okay, so 56 minus 32 equals what? 24. Okay, so 24 beads is what the difference is, right? So how can you rewrite 4 plus 3 plus 6 times 4 with parentheses to make sure that it models the number of beads she needs to make the bracelet? So we just did that right here, right? Okay, so we would just write it as 5 plus 3 plus 6 in the parentheses times 4. Because whatever is in parentheses, you do first, right? Okay. If you don't have parentheses, then you move to the multiplication, division, and if you don't have that, then you move to addition, subtraction, correct? Okay. We'll go into the next page. Step it out. Mr. Finn makes gift boxes with 4 green bracelets, 1 gold bracelet, and 1 necklace. Each bracelet costs $2 to make, and each necklace costs $5. He has $90 to spend on gift boxes. How can you model the number of gift boxes Mr. Finn can make using a numerical expression? So parentheses. Write an expression in parentheses to represent the total number of bracelets in one gift box. So how many are there in each gift box? How many bracelets? There's 4 green ones, right? And then there's 1 gold one, so 4 plus 1, right? Okay, so write an expression in brackets to represent the total cost of the bracelet in one gift box. So we said our parentheses was 4 plus 1, right, guys? And then how many gift boxes, or I mean, how much is the bracelet? $2, right? Okay, so bracelets. Write an expression in bracelets to represent the total cost of the bracelets and in necklaces in one gift box. So we had our $2 times 4 plus 1, right? Okay, and then how many necklaces do we have? Or how much is the cost of a necklace? $5, right? Okay, so write and evaluate an expression to show how many gift boxes Mr. Finn can make with $90. Now, guys, remember the word evaluate means what? To work out the problem, right? Okay, and find your answer. So how much is our total that Mr. Finn can spend? $90, right? Okay, and then we're gonna write out the rest of our problem that we already had. Okay, so we are going to do our parentheses first. So you guys use your space over here. I'm just gonna use the side over here. Okay, so what do we need to do first? So I'm gonna rewrite my little braces. Okay, I'm not real good at drawing those, so they're just kind of what they are. So we would do $2 times what is 4 plus 1? Oh, I forgot to put in my bracket too. What is 4 times 1 or plus 1, guys? 5. In the parentheses, in the bracket, plus $5. And then our braces. Okay. All right. So what do we need to do next? We did our parentheses. We need to do our bracket next, right? Okay. So I have my brace. Okay. And what is 2 times 5? 10. Okay. Plus 5. Okay. And then we still have that divided by 90, right, guys? Okay. All right. So now I do my braces. So now I'm going to have 90 divided by, what is 10 plus 5? 15. So what is 90 divided by 15? So what's 15 times 2? 30. So how many times can 30 go into 90? 3 times, right? So 3 times 2 is 6. So he can make 6 what? 6 gift boxes. Check understanding. Number 1, Liza is making 3 necklaces. Each necklace has 4 pink beads, 6 purple beads, and 10 blue beads. Use parentheses to rewrite the numerical expression 3 times 4 plus 6 plus 10 so that it models the number of beads Liza needs to make her 3 necklaces. Okay, so what do we need to add? Do we need to add parentheses, brackets, braces? What do we need to add? Parentheses, anything else? No, just the parentheses. Where am I going to add the parentheses? And after the 10, right? Okay, so then I'm going to write 3 times. Okay, what is 4 plus 6 plus 10? 20, right? So 3 times 20 is, so she's going to need 60 beads. On your own, model with mathematics. During a conference, a group makes the same lunch order shown in a table each day for 4 days. Use parentheses to rewrite the numerical expression to have a value of $308. Okay, so we are going to have to figure out what would get us $308? Okay, and this they flat out tell us all we're using is parentheses. Okay, guys, we're not using anything else, so that means we only probably have to have one set, hopefully. Okay, so let's figure out some different ways that we can maybe do that. So they tell us 4 days, okay, is going to get us the $308, right? Okay, so what can we set apart by itself? Well, the 4, right? Okay, so we have a 4 here, and it's at the beginning. So if I put my parentheses right here, let's see if that can get us 308. Okay, so I do multiplication first, right? So I would do 4 times parentheses. What is 8 times 6? 48. Plus, what's 7 times 2? 14. Plus, what is 3 times 5? 15. Okay, so 48 plus 14 is what?
62.
62 plus 15. So 4 times, what's 62 plus 15? 77. Okay, so let's see if 77 times 4 equals 308. So 28, so put an 8, carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30. So does that match? Yep. So where we put our parentheses would work, correct? Okay. Number 3, reason. When the numerical expression 80 minus 20 divided by 4 is written with parentheses, it can have a value of 15 or 75. Explain how that is. Okay. So if we put the parentheses where we would normally start, right, the 20 divided by 4, like this. So if we had 80 minus 20 divided by 4, it equals what? So 80 minus, what's 20 divided by 4, guys? 5. So 80 minus 5 is 75. But if we put the parentheses 80 minus 20 in the parentheses divided by 4, okay, what's 80 minus 20? 60. And then 60 divided by 4 is, okay. So it just depends where the placement of the parentheses is. Right, they want us to use parentheses to rewrite the expression to have the given value. So we're going to maybe place the parentheses in different spots to figure out what we're going to do to be able to get that value. Okay, now you may put them in the first spot and it may not work, so you just have to adjust it and fix it. Okay, so if we would do it the way we see doing multiplication first, right, for order of operations, and I put it around 7 times 5, what would that give me? 35 minus 4, which is 31, plus 2 is 33. So is that going to get me a value of 9? No. So let's try it around the next. So 7 times, what is this? So 1, right? Plus 2 is 9. So did it work in that way? Yes. So we're going to write 7 times 5 minus 4 plus 2 to get us our correct answer. Okay, they want a value of 10. So if I was going to be working it like order of operations, where would I first put them? 12 divided by 4, right? So 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 2 is, no, so 13 isn't going to get us that. So we're going to have to